Huh? Hello everybody, I'm That One Cat, and welcome back to another speed art. Today we're gonna do the Ice King from the small, independent, unknown. It's kind of a small game called Fortnite. Not that many people know about it yet. It's okay. Now I have very mixed feelings about Fortnite, and I'm gonna tell you all about them in this video. But yeah, love Fortnite, hate Fortnite. I have to admit that the skins are pretty cool. I love the designs, I love the art style of Fortnite, and that's pretty much where it ends though. That's where the positives end. So let me go on a little bit of a rant here as I draw the Ice King for you guys. So I was really into Fortnite before it became the Battle Royale thing. Well, I was into the thought of Fortnite. I never played it before. Well, I never played the Save the World, but when I saw it, because Save the World was the first thing they came out with, and I really wanted to play it. I never bought it. I was waiting for it to go free, but I love tower defense games. I love dungeon defenders. Anything that's sort of like a horde defense-based game I thought was really cool. And I love the style. I love the idea of like these kooky characters and the zombies, and it was very stylized. I liked it. It looked really cool, and I was excited for it to go free to play, and I thought it had a lot of potential. It had a very goofy style, but it was also very serious. Like, it had the flexibility to do both, which I thought was really cool. But then the whole Battle Royale thing happened, and the game blew up like a goddamn volcano, and became, you know, the most popular game in the world. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Battle Royale games. I can understand the appeal. I totally understand why the game is popular. I think it's really well made, and it already had a great foundation, because like a lot of games, they just come straight out and make the Battle Royale game, and the art doesn't, like, to me, PUBG, and like, I'm not here to offend anybody. If there's a game that you like, and you know, this is just my opinion, so take this with a grain of salt, but to me, PUBG just looks like a really cheap, like PS2 game almost. Like, it looks like a PS2, PS3 game. It just looks like a shitty made game to capitalize on a trend, basically. You know, like each game kind of piggybacks off the next. Like you had DayZ, then you had King of the Kill, H1Z1. I don't know the order, but then you had PUBG, and it was just like every game kind of did something a little bit better. Like, they took everything from the previous game and then just added their own touch to it, but it was never, it just felt like a big empty world with just random shit around. Like, that doesn't, to me, that doesn't seem hard to make. I'm not a game developer, but making a giant empty world and just like putting a pistol and a shotgun over here and over there doesn't seem very difficult to me. But Fortnite already had a great foundation of a game and built the Battle Royale on top of that. So like, they didn't build Battle Royale from the ground up. They simply added it to the foundation they already had, which to me makes it a more solid, finished, polished game. And I think that's why it took off the way it did. Because like, as soon as I heard that they were joining into the whole Battle Royale thing, I was like, they're gonna dominate, because this game is polished. It's done. It's a finished product that's good, you know. But a couple things kind of make me upset about that. There's a game some of you might not know of that Epic also made called Paragon. It was a MOBA, it was third person, and it was awesome. I thought it was amazing. The graphics were amazing. It played really well. The characters were interesting. The concept of the game was interesting, but it kind of came late to the MOBA game. Or the MOBA scene, so it didn't really take off the way I feel like it could have. If it was released earlier. It kind of was like a little bit unknown, and the player base, I guess, didn't really grow, and it couldn't really compete with like the bigger MOBAs like League of Legends and stuff. And even though I think it's an awesome game, because of the success of Fortnite, or more specifically the success of Battle Royale, they decided to pull a plug on Paragon because they needed more resources towards Fortnite, which I totally understand. It makes sense. They only have so much resources, however that works. They only have so much resources, so it makes sense if the game isn't doing well to pull the plug on it. It was really sad because I didn't really have a good computer at the time, so I didn't really get to play Paragon in its full, you know, awesomeness, because it did have really great graphics. But once I did finally get a good computer, that's when they had, like a week later, they announced that they're pulling the plug, and I was like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. But so that's one of the reasons I'm sort of like, I don't know, indifferent to Fortnite, is because it kind of killed off Paragon. I know it's like not, it wasn't like their point to do that, but on top of that, Save the World has been pushed back again and again and again because Battle Royale is just doing so well. And I still to this day have not played Save the World, but I really want to because it looks cool and like I like the whole aspect of it. But I don't know, it seems like since Battle Royale is doing so well, they're just never gonna release it for free, or they're just never gonna like release it at all. Or it's already released, but you have to pay for it. But I was hoping it'd be good, it would go free to play, because I know with my luck, as soon as I pay for it, like if I buy Save the World, it's gonna go free to play like the next day. And because I've had that happen to me a few times, and I don't know, I just I'm afraid that Battle Royale is gonna just drop off eventually, because it's gonna lose popularity eventually, because nothing stays huge forever. Eventually it's gonna plateau or it's gonna go down, and I'm just afraid that Epic is gonna be like, oh well, this isn't popular anymore, so we're cutting this off too, and they just get rid of the whole save. Because I heard rumors that they were gonna end the Save the World thing. I don't know too much about it. I didn't really read into it, but I read a little thing saying there was rumors that they were gonna just end it because people weren't that interested in it. And I was like, you can't just like neglect the people that are interested in it. Like yes, Battle Royale is super popular and it's really successful right now, but that doesn't mean that the other stuff isn't good too. Like, just because it's not as popular, I don't know, this is really bizarre to me. But I'm hoping it goes free to play soon, because I really want to play it. I like tower defense games, and the style of Fortnite is really cool. Like, I do admit Fortnite is a really cool game, but the Battle Royale thing just turns me off because I'm not really big into PvP. And it's also difficult to learn the game when, like, as soon as you drop, someone shoots you in the head. Like, some dude who's been playing the game for, like, 800 hours just, like, annihilates you. So, I don't know. But anyway, I think the Ice King looks cool. Back to my other point is, I just love the Fortnite skins. They are really cool. They're really creative and interesting. Some of them are kind of ripped from other games. Like, there's a lot of influence from other games. I won't say who, but you probably know. Yeah, here's the finished thing. I love this. I think this was really cool. I heard, like, it's kind of sad though, because like as soon as I was finishing this up, I found out that the Infinity Blade was taken out of the game. So before like right as I finished this drawing, that's when the Infinity Blade was taken out of the game. So I was kind of upset, but whatever, I guess. So here he is with a defunct weapon. But yeah. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click that notification thing, or else you'll never know when I upload stuff. I try to upload stuff every other day. So leave a like, leave a comment. If you wanna suggest something for me to draw, let me know in the comments. Suggest another Fortnite skin you want me to draw. I'm probably gonna draw a few other ones because I like the way they look. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my artwork, you can see it on Instagram. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link is down below. Get your name on the awesome wall of cats. And I will see you guys next time.